Today I'll be talking about a quick modification, or series of modifications I did to make your USB receiver for FPV quadcopters much more useful. So what I've got here is the Eachine ROTG01. I had several problems with it. Number one, connection was loose. It wiggled. The little pins that hold, I'll wait for the camera to focus, but you know, the little pins on a micro USB that hold it in place got pushed down on mine, quality control issues, and it did not hold into this end of the receiver well, and the connection was very loose. Touching it at all would cause you to potentially, you know, lose sight while you were in the air. Very bad. So what I did was I actually took the entire front case off. That's because the front case was completely level with this button here, making it extremely difficult to press. I would often have to get a pencil and press it in just right to make sure I didn't wiggle this. Now how I got this to stay in place, and I know it looks wonky and it looks like it might ruin it, it was very simple. You'll see with a micro USB you have one side towards the top that has your pins and one side on the bottom with nothing on it at all. What I did is I put some hot glue on the side with the bottom, and before it could dry I stuck it right in there and held it in the exact place where I knew the pins would make contact. That dried it in place so it had no wiggle room. I initially tried putting just hot glue around the outside. Does not work. Hot glue gives too much, so it's got to be in there with it, holding it in place. I will try to demonstrate that a little bit. There's some zip ties just to hold it on, make me feel a little bit better. But this is the antenna you start with, right? It's not so great. I prefer a mushroom head antenna, so I bought one initially. What I didn't realize, or didn't even bother to check, was the receiver has a male. Most headsets and receivers have females on them, so I had to very specifically get a female SMA antenna. Screw this one on. I've been using this antenna for months to great success. I love it. It's great. I think it was like $2. It's Amway, or Amway. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. They make that headset. You know who I'm talking about. Anyhow, the next step for this was when I bought a new phone case for my phone, because, like I said, this connects to your phone. I had this extra shell that you put on your belt. I don't know. I'm not a 40-year-old middle-aged man, so I can't say I've ever once considered wearing one of these out and about. So I put some Velcro on the clip, and I put some Velcro on the back of this. I also took the, yeah, I know, all my crazy stickers, the $20, and no joke, $20 VR headset made to play like VR games and videos on your cell phone that I got from Walgreens a while back, and I put some Velcro on the side here. So now if I want to use my receiver, I can just Velcro it on, plug her into the phone, or what I found to work most recently, because I have gotten myself a new actual headset, and this is the DXC, by the way. It's just some duct tape on there. This is a surprisingly tight hold. I mean, I'm shaking it. It's not going anywhere. So then I just Velcro onto the back, put my antenna on, really stick the Velcro on there, and I would plug it into my phone here, and I've essentially got a DJI style monitor, which is good for line of sight. When I started recording more with this, I realized the latency goes up when you record. Another quick fix for that latency, actually, is if you want to build yourself a ground station, how I am now. I'm getting a computer monitor that I had already, I found on the side of the road one day, and I am using the AV right there. If you use this port, and then plug a power bank, or just a USB wall outlet, you know, like a phone charger, right into here, instead of your actual phone, you will be able to power it through here, and send the video signal through here, and you will have almost no latency. So I find that's a good system. I'm currently working on building that now, but yeah, that's the basics of this sort of modular FPV system that I've constructed. Any comments are greatly appreciated, and have a good day.